Oh, good Thursday morning. I'm Carly Boyette.
And I am Natalie Taylor. Thank you so much for joining us. Dr. Barbecue's already cracking me up. During the show open there, he was teasing me, and so we're already laughing. It's always a good day when Dr. Barbecue is back, and he's gonna, one of our favorite foodies, if you will. And now we're talking about your new venture in St. Petersburg.
We can finally talk a little bit more about it. You've been teasing us about it.
Yes, we have. We're going to continue to tease you for a little bit longer.
Because it's officially, we can say this fall. And where's the location? We can officially say there is a...
Yes, 1101 First Avenue South. Right by Tropicana Field, right by the Edge District, in the Edge District, right by Central and the roundabout, right in the hot spot of St. Petersburg.
Construction already going on, menus already in.
Well, the smoker's there. You might have saw us. Watch our social media accounts. We have our 7,000-pound smoker came from Texas a little earlier than we hoped, and it's there now. But we had video of it moving in, and
That's all you need. What else do you need after the smoker's in?
It's imposing. It can cook 1,300 pounds of meat, and that's not the only one. 1,300 pounds of meat that one smoker can cook. So yes, we're getting there. It's going to take a while. We got a lot of work to do because it's really going to be a cool place. I mean, wait till you see the build out. There's some stuff that's really going to blow people away. So it's just going to take a little more time.
Well, how's the menu coming? You're going to give us a little teaser today.
Meat, everybody thinks that I'd be focusing on the meat, and of course we are. Yeah. But in my world, that's kind of easy. We've got a couple of secrets up our sleeve there. But the big smoker, we can do the meat easy. But side dishes are really important. One of the things we've noticed is a lot of barbecue restaurants sort of take that for granted or neglect it. Well, we're not doing that. We're gonna get real serious about it. But there are iconic things that have to be on the menu: mac and cheese, greens, grits.
I was just gonna ask if greens are gonna be on there.
What kind of French fries? This is a big decision. There's a lot of stuff to it. Cornbread is one of those iconic things. So I feel like we're tasked with, we can't just serve regular old cornbread. We got to have really good cornbread. So I have a cornbread recipe that when I first moved here 17 years ago, I had a food truck in Lakeland, and so I would cook my cornbread in the morning, and it had to last all day out in the food truck. So I had to come up with this creamy, moist cornbread. So this is it. Let's make it. I call it cornbread casserole, but this is cornmeal. I've added to this baking powder, baking soda, and salt. I'll give you the recipe. It's a pretty simple recipe. Sometimes I even use like the what do they call it? Self-rising, preloaded stuff. I was going to say. So stir that up a little bit.
I was going to say, can I just point out to the spatula that I just picked up? I'm going to go show this in the shot here. It actually says Dr. Barbecue on it. I would expect nonetheless.
Yes. What would you expect me to have? All right. So start stirring that cornmeal.
Oh, and you're putting me to work with it too here. I see. Look at that.
And now we're going to add just a cup of milk.
Okay.
Real milk. Don't be trying to use no wimpy milk.
So whole milk.
Right.
No wimpy milk.
Whisk up them eggs, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Get them in there. Bunch of eggs. So you see there's a lot of, this is cream corn, so there's a lot of moisture ingredients coming in there. This is just melted butter, which I forgot to put in the plain cornbread. So if we show you the plain cornbread later and it looks all putrid, that's because I forgot to put the butter in last night. It happens to the best of us.
You didn't have to say that, Dr. Barbecue. You
wouldn't have known the difference.
Well, all right, whenever them eggs, they don't have to get too beat up. Throw them in. So it's real simple. It's just, this is, there's a lot of moisture to it, a lot of milk, a lot of eggs, and then the cream corn. This is really the secret ingredient because it tastes good, it looks good, and it's got all that moisture to it. So you add all of that. Look out. That's what you get for not wearing an apron around me. Bad things can happen.
I know. I should have known better.
See, I always wear print shirts like that because I'm usually around something splashy.
We had aprons here one day. You wear a print shirt
like mine?
Yes. Sure, why not?
I'm like in
Florida look.
You can't see, but I'm actually digging his print shoes right now. They actually have hamburgers on them. Yeah. I was going to say, I'm really going to make our...
they're getting a shot of them.
They're getting a shot of the shoes right now.
I have a lot of fun.
I'm making everybody work harder.
So that's it. That's all you do. This is a a casserole dish that I sprayed with some vegetable stuff. I asked if I should do that on camera or off. Everybody agreed off was the right answer. Now this stuff cooks for an hour, which is long for cornbread. But like I said, think about all the moisture that's in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. 350 for an hour. So this is really good. It's a cornbread. It's going to be moist and juicy. But then, we can't get away with just that. We've got to do some special things. So I made two other kinds last night. This one has a bunch of blueberries in it. Oh. We saw that somewhere in Chicago, and we thought it was a great idea. So I got blueberries in them, and this one has jalapenos and cheese. Oh. And, of course, I couldn't come here without bringing you a little bit of some ribs as a garnish. So if you want to try some of this, my guess is we will serve, like the blueberry one would be a great brunch item. Because it's not, I didn't sweeten it up really, but maybe we will.
So is there a goal for the menu? Like, how does this work when you're putting your restaurant together? Like, when do you like to have everything in place? I mean, obviously you can change things too. I mean, you want to keep updating your menu even once you open, but what's the goal?
It's a big process. You know, you want to try, you don't want to leave anything unturned. We're going to make, you know, we're getting close, I think, on the cornbread, but we're about to start on macaroni and cheese. We're going to make a lot of different macaroni and cheese and try a lot of different ideas, you know.
Well, and I know one of the last times you were here too, you did Uber Eats where you actually took some of the food out, so you got some response. Yeah, I mean, are you listening to kind of feedback?
Absolutely, we are.
How does that work?
Well, and we've got a big team of our own, but yeah, we're listening to everybody because we want it to be the best. We want to have the best cornbread, the best macaroni and cheese, the best whatever it may be. You know, everybody's going to assume that we're going to take the ribs and the brisket and that stuff. Sure, well, yeah, of course we're going to be good at that, but we think the side dishes are really important, and we're going to work hard on them.
And what's the theme? Is it like a Southern style? What are we going for the decor and stuff? And I feel like you need your own TV show to see it all. I mean, obviously, thankfully you're here, so we can get an inside look.
We went and looked at so many beautiful restaurants, and we're using ideas from all of them. There's going to be steel and wood and leather and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's going to be cool looking. It's not a restaurant now, so we're starting from scratch.
Which is fun. I mean, I know it can be overwhelming.
When you walk in, there will be the giant smoker, and there's going to be a big cutting board with a guy cutting meat when you walk in the door. And it's, oh yeah, we got all kinds of stuff up our sleeve. It's going to be fun. But again, the food has to match it too. You know, granted, I've been all over to all these different barbecue restaurants for 30 years. I've been doing this, so I understand all of this. So I'm taking all the best from everywhere I've been over the years to make the perfect cornbread and the perfect mac and cheese and stuff. So it's not that simple. And there's other people involved too. You know, we got a good team of people. Not everybody agrees with me. I know that's hard to believe, but they don't necessarily agree with me. But we work that out. That's fine. It's only going to make everything better.
Well, and when you're partnered with DATS, I mean, they've certainly perfected the restaurant business as well with the things.
A lot of the tricky stuff off of my plate. I get just to work on the cornbread.
Well, I'll say there's the information. Again, opening this fall. But what I love, Carly, his enthusiasm.
I know.
I mean, the same enthusiasm. I think you're even more excited now. So I can't imagine what you're going to be like when we get close to the opening. So you got to come back.
They just moved my office downstairs, so I won't be hard to find.
Okay. Deal.
We need to do it on location out there, too. That's got to be in the works.
Come on.
Can't wait. All right. And, hey, we want to remind you once again that each